Hello everybody, Nate here, and today is exciting. We got mail and this is going to be a crazy package. So wait till you guys see what's in this. I'm gonna act like the title of this video doesn't give it away. Yeah, I'm going to be opening this and this is gonna be strictly Pokemon related. Sorry for you guys who don't like Pokemon on this channel. There's Pokemon every once in a while and yeah, you're not gonna wanna miss this if you're a Pokemon fan. So let's move over to the other side of the office and open this baddie up. This is a eBay purchase and I sold quite a few things. I'm going to show them here, and I sold these things to focus more on a specific part of my collection, mainly the first editions, and this is going to help finish up my set. So let's go over and open this bad boy up. Okay, so we're on the much more girly side of the office here. As you guys can tell from the backgrounds of my videos, this one is probably my girlfriend's side. So hopefully I'll have a little more dedicated space. We're gonna hijack her desk and open this baddie up. And yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, so we just took it out of the first layer. We do have a couple pieces of cardboard. It was in a cardboard envelope, and now we have more cardboard. So let's flip this baddie over. Let's go from the back, shall we? Let's actually close this up first and get this crap out of the way. So yeah, this is going to be a long video. I'm going to go through every one of these cards. I'm going to kind of go through them quick for people who just want to see what's up. And then the hardcore fans, if they want to stick around, we will look at every card's condition. So now there is a little piece of tape here. Don't want to bend the cards up. So let's see what we got here. Looks like we have more tape somewhere. So let's just start from the back. This is probably going to be the big reveal. You can see there's first edition stamps. This is a first edition base set. This is a complete set, but it's only the non-holos. Yeah, this is going to be a hefty stack. Trying not to get any glare, although it's hard to do. These are the trainers. Nobody really cares about these. So we're going to go through sheet by sheet here decently quick. Yeah, I got first edition on every one of these. Now look at this. This is the Pokemon themselves. We're getting into some Pokemon. They are first edition. All first edition cards are shadowless in the base set for English. Look at this. Here we go. Now for Pikachu, we only have a yellow cheeks. I still have to hunt down a red cheeks Pikachu. So let's move on here. Got a nice War Turtle. I think that one's kind of harder to come by. Also the Growlithe. Some of these cards, just the way they were positioned in the packs and the order of the packs, they had more likelihood of being damaged and less likelihood of being pulled. Here's another. Alright, we have in here, thanks for your purchase. If there's any issues, please contact. We'll have to get that out later a little more safely. So yeah, that is it, guys. It's a complete first edition base set. Looks like the shipping was pretty well done. We had the card sleeves themselves in between two pieces of cardboard, and we had that within a cardboard priority mail envelope and then another envelope around that. So pretty solid packaging, kind of the best you can do when you're packing something like this. You don't necessarily want to stack the cards together because there's friction and you get more damage that way. So what I am going to do, I'm going to start now with the first card. I'm going to pull all of these out and look at the condition. So this part of the video, I'm sure a lot of people will be cutting out, so thank you guys for watching. Those guys who want to see the condition of all these cards, thank you for sticking with me. And for those of you leaving, we'll see you next time. And I'm going to have a channel update soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that later on this week. And kind of tell you guys where I'm going with this channel and the playlists and kind of layout. So let's move on for the long game, part 2 of this video rather. This is going to be a lengthy process. I'm going to try to go fairly quickly as I can. So these are the perfect fit sleeves. I'm going to be sliding all these in. Beadrill. Here's the first edition Beadrill. Looking really good. Little ding on the top, ding on the bottom. Not bad, not bad. The seller on eBay knew what he was doing. He had this listed as excellent, and most people would consider these pretty excellent to near mint. Some of them are kind of iffy. So these are little extras. Here we have a first edition. Now, here is where we have an issue. Looks like this one has a slight crease to it. I don't know if you guys can see that with the light right there. He said a few of these had creases on them, and we kind of pointed it out. I don't really remember which ones had the creases, so I'm going to be looking at that as we go. So there's a Dragonair with a slight crease. Doesn't look like it's too bad, but I mean, crease is a crease. Move on to Doug Trio. It's looking pretty good. And so maybe for all these Pokemon I'm looking at, I'm going to just show you the Pokemon themselves. So if you guys would like to see the trainers, let me know. I don't imagine many people would want to see the trainer. Here we go. We have Electabuzz. Electabuzz looking nice. This is one of my favorites in Shadowless. This one's looking pretty good. Then we have Electrode. Electrode here's looking pretty dang good, if I say so myself. This one's pretty much mint, I would say. There's a few little spots on the edges on the back. Go ahead and move on to Pidgeotto. Now Pidgeotto, it's a nice card, the Shadowless first edition there. And the back. So a few dings on the bottom. Apologize if you guys can't really see this, but got a few dings down there. That's really it. Nothing much else going on with Pidgeotto. And my favorite, Arcanine. Check this baddie out. So Arcanine is looking very nice. Kind of use a little Christmas light there. Ooh, look at that. Looking good. That one's probably close to mint. Now another rock star. We got Charmeleon. The most underappreciated of the evolution line. Looking nice, nice. This one's looking really good. Has not really any dings, but definite edge wear all the way around. This card looks like it's like little dirty or something. Maybe I'll have to take a look at that. So this one's alright. On the back, got a couple dings instead of, you know, overall kind of edge wear, kind of dirtiness. Got the dirt on there, and then the couple dings and edge wear on the bottom. And we have Dugong, one of my favorite arts from first gen base set. Dugong's looking nice. The back is looking nice. Just a very faint ding. Alright, Dratini looking beautiful. I love the normal type cards that are shadowless. They just look, you know, extra shadowless. They just, you know, if you see a shadow and a shadowless card next to each other, you can tell something is definitely off, and I think you can tell it more with the normal types. For some reason, the lighter colors, like you can kind of tell with the electric types too. That Dratini is looking pretty mint, if I say so myself. Now we have Farfetch'd. This was one of my favorite Pokemon growing up, just because he was kind of a underrated guy. Not really underrated, just kind of unpopular. So I kind of took to the unpopular opinion on that one, you could say. So far, no more creases. Now we have Growlithe. So this one I can already see a little dirt speck. Looking good on the front. If you're really careful you can get those off, but you got to be super careful not to damage your card. Got a little dirt speck there, a little edge wear on the bottom. And yeah, overall looking pretty good there for Growlithe. Moving on to Haunter. Got Dream Eater, Hypnosis, this creepy Pokemon here, kills little children. He is also in pretty close to mint condition if it weren't for the corner wear. Pretty significant corner wear on this bottom left side. Alright, moving on, we have Ivysaur next. Alright, so Ivysaur looking good. And on the back. Moving on to Jinx. So yeah, for anybody watching this who does not know, I don't imagine anybody who wouldn't have any knowledge of this be watching this far into the video. But it's definitely nice to get that Wizards of the Coast stamp. That first edition stamp is just so meaningful in Pokemon. Just look at that beauty. It's just bam, right on the card. You definitely know it's a first edition card with that stamp. And there were 3 versions of base set. The first edition Shadowless, which is just first edition. And then there was a Shadowless without the first edition. And then there was the Unlimited, which brought in the shadow on the border. So here we are, Kadabra, one of my other favorite cards. This guy is pretty much mint, except for the wear on the bottom right. So basically, if you guys aren't familiar with PSA grading, they are very stickler in their grades. This card is a little off-center, so I don't think this one would even have a chance at a 10. If the card is somewhat off-center at all, like this Kakuna, as you can see, the borders are off on the right and left. But looking pretty good other than that. If there's just anything wrong, they will ding it. But that is a good thing. So you want the best quality card and best grades. You want a very strict system. So here's a Machoke. Also why the flawless 10s go for so much more. A little edge wear on the top. That little edge wear right there might get this card a 8 from a 10, but there's multiples, so it might be even a 7. That's how harsh PSA is grading. I don't even want to say harsh. Like, they're not harsh. That's just the way it should be. That's just how professional it has become and what the market is like. Here's a Magikarp, another fave. Little dirt on the bottom right. This guy's looking good. I'm gonna kind of start speeding this up now a little bit just to save some time. I want to get through all the actual Pokemon, or at least the uncommons. So here's a Magmar. Let me just finish out these uncommons and then we'll hit the notable commons. How about that? How about that? Just gotta save a little time. Here's a Nidorino. This one is looking really good. Just from the first glance, a little edge wear on the bottom left actually, and a little on the right. Got Poliwhirl. This one's looking good on the front, the back. Wow, this one has very little edge wear. This one might be a 9. Don't take my word for those. I'm just kind of glancing at these really quick, trying to save some time. Here's a Porygon. Might be beneficial to watch this video in fast motion, sped up a little bit. Porygon's looking good. Good old Raticate. Hated this guy. Looking pretty good there. 2 more uncommons. We have Seal. Here's a Seal. And we have a war turtle, and I think this guy is pretty dang hard to get, just in a good condition. So this one is a pretty important one. Looks like the centering is off, kind of shifted to the left a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of tell something's a little off, and we got pretty good edge wear on the bottom. So there's that. Alright, so let's move these guys off to the side. Let's look at some of the more prominent common cards, shall we? Let's look at Bulbasaur. Gotta look at Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, we have pretty good front, pretty good back. That's actually pretty impressive. Nice. Let's look at Charmander, why don't we? Front is beautiful, except the slight shift to the left and maybe up a bit. Kind of upper left kind of shift for the picture. You can tell the borders are kind of thicker down here. So barely off center, but this card looks good on the front. Little edgeware on the back. Nice curd. Alright, anybody else notable on the front here? Not really. I love me a Ghastly though. Let's see, on the next page we have pretty much just Pikachu. So let's look at the Pikachu, why don't we? This is a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. There was a Yellow Cheeks and a Red Cheeks. When I put this card, or started to put this card in, I kind of noticed a little skirmish right there. Gonna have to check that out under the little jeweler's glass. Can't think of the name of it right now. Having a brain fart. Little damage to the top left. See if I can show you guys that. Little damage there on Pikachu. No one really notable other than that. And on this page we have Squirtle. We'll look at Squirtle, and then that might be it. So let's check out Squirtle here. Squirtle is looking nice from the first glance. Pretty well centered. Got a little dirt speck. Maybe that's on my sleeve, I don't know. So back looks good. This might be a 9. This one looks really good. I'm gonna have to check out that spec. This one might actually be a 10 if it weren't for those specs. There's a couple on top. So yeah, gonna have to check that out too. So the rest is basically trainers. I'm not gonna really go through these guys, but they're all pretty much basically around the same condition. And yeah, Dragonair looks to be, for right now, the only one with a crease or decent damage, really. So maybe I'll look for another Dragonair for this set. I have a pretty good Dragonair in my main set. Pretty much mint 9, I think, but like to get this set kind of close to that too, so maybe I'll be in the market for another first edition Dragonair for this set. And yeah, gonna be working on some holos now. So this will be going for my second first edition set. This one is going to be kind of an extra set I might sell once I complete it, we'll see. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Dragonair, like I said, is the only one with visible damage that is actually kind of bad. Just got the bend right there. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have a first edition set? I'm going to be hunting down some holos now, except for the Charizard. I actually have an extra Charizard. So if you guys have any first edition base set holos, hit your boy up, and we'll see you next time. Peace!